Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and before I get going, I want to remind everybody, one of my sponsors is Masterworks. There will be a link in the top of the description of this video. When inflation's over 3% like it is now, contemporary art prices historically appreciated by 23%. This is just one reason why since launching in 2017, I guess they meant, price appreciation for works similar to this Picasso were 11.2%. I've been accumulating art through Masterworks over the last couple of months myself. So go check that out. Now, check this video out.
The system is very far gone. And, what they're trying to do now is put Band-Aids on gaping wounds, and it's just not going to work. So, and this isn't a red thing or a blue thing. This is a larger system problem that can only be solved, in my estimation, by returning to a sound money standard. I mean, we should reset the currency with a sound neutral reserve currency underneath, the money supply that we now have. Otherwise, we're going to continue to have these problems, and it's just going to be whack-a-mole. It'll pop up one place and they'll hit that, and then it'll pop up another place and they'll hit that.
All right, very good point. Check this out. I've received word from a verified source that a top law firm in the U.S. that class actions are being prepared against Binance, Gemini, Kraken, Coinbase under the Securities Act for sale of UST and Luna to U.S. customers. They are looking to file within 10 weeks. Minor addendum, I use the wrong legal term here. Correct term for most likely type of action being filed is mass arbitration, although class actions are also being considered. And in the midst of that, if you can believe it, they're trying to come out with, what is it called, Luna 2.0? Unfreaking believable, folks. While Ripple gets sued. So check this out. This Patrick Doody guy, remember that's John Deaton has called, he filed this letter with the judge, basically saying, and he said that he predicted that Patrick Doody, the expert that's going to testify for the SEC in this SEC versus Ripple case, saying that he's an expert and XRP holders knew that Ripple was issuing or whatever. Well, turns out the supposed expert works for Integra FEC, which was awarded a $4.1 million contract by the SEC, and now he's testifying as an expert for the SEC. And then there's this from Leonidas. I wonder which digital assets this independent expert witness is invested in. This is apparently somewhere where Leonidas found his resume. 3 years of experience investing in digital assets on spot and futures markets. Now, folks, I went to Integra's website and I looked everywhere. I didn't find anything anti-Ethereum. I found some anti-EOS stuff, some anti-Bitcoin stuff, but nothing. Now, I could be wrong, but I didn't see anything anti-Ethereum on that site. Eric Naylor, check this out. Finders FinTech specialists predict XRP jumping to $255 by December 2022. Now, if you look here, what they're saying is on May 4th, the product comparison platform Finder.com published a Ripple price prediction report that polls 36 fintech specialists. According to the findings stemming from the participating panelists, Ripple could jump to $255 per unit by December 2022. However, the prediction relies on Ripple Labs winning or settling its lawsuit with the SEC. So we shall see. I hope that prediction is right. Now, I told you I was going to play you the second part to this Brad Garlinghouse when he was in Davos. Now, it's important to understand the guy that's about to ask him a question is Michael J. Casey, who works at MIT. This guy was one of Gary Gensler's colleagues. This guy has also interviewed Joseph Lubin. I have given this guy a hard time before because, as you'll see here, he makes a reference to his colleagues. My colleagues they'd be mad at me basically if I didn't ask you this. Well, he's basically asking Brad about, oh, you guys own a lot of the XRP. But this guy, I can't find anywhere where he and his colleagues have ever held Joseph Lubin and Consensus to the same standard and put a microphone in their face and said, where are the disguised whales from the Ethereum ICO? And where is the audit of Consensus and the Ethereum Foundation? And where does all those money trails lead? Never heard this guy or any of these guys seem too worried about that, but they're all real worried about Ripple, who has been transparent in what they've done with the XRP. They're real worried about that.
Want to do right, but you have to be clear about where the lines of the road are.
I'm going to have to run in a second, and my colleagues would kill me if I didn't press the questions. So I'm going to. And maybe it's just to sort of summarize what Ripple's position is in its response to the SEC suit. And specifically, I think there's this issue that you control a lot of the unissued XRP. It came out of Ripple in the first place. The idea.
Right. This guy's all interested in this. And remember, he's an MIT guy. He's also at CoinDesk. I've called him out on all of this. And he even references somewhere in here the XRP army coming after him and all that. But we've come after him for legitimate things. He's all worried about asking Ripple this question, but none of these guys have ever turned it back on the Ethereum guys because they've seen. You think this guy hasn't seen the Disguised Whales video? Where is he sticking a microphone in Joseph Lubin's face about that? You won't see it because these guys have an agenda, and I'd love for the guy to prove me wrong, but until he sticks that microphone in Joseph Lubin's face and asks him the question, then he's got egg all over his face as far as I'm concerned.
This was your project, right? And that ultimately, therefore, price is something that you could manage. So, what do you say to them?
If I could control the price of XRP, would it be at 42 cents? It's just a silly, comment out there. I look at what's happening with the SEC, and one thing you did say, which is actually not true. The XRP ledger, so you can go look at the California State Registry. Ripple as a company was incorporated in Q4 of 2012. The XRP ledger started liquidity 6 months before that. Ripple did not issue XRP. We can debate all those things. We've written blog posts on it, all this kind of thing. I mean, some things. Well, we do not shy away from the fact that we care a lot about the health of the XRP ecosystem, but the idea in a series of ICOs that kind of, I'll say we've plagued the 2017, 2018, Ripple did a seed round, we did a Series A, we did a Series B, we did a Series C. The fact that the SEC chose to go after, to me, the XRP community, it's like one of these things doesn't fit the other. And look, I think the case over the last 18 months, while slow and frustrating, the SEC keeps trying to delay things. Gary Gensler is on record as saying, justice delayed is justice denied, yet they are delaying us at every single step. But it also, again, it's clear the judge involved understands some of the nuances here, and I feel good about how it's going.
Sure. And when you get through this, what happens next? I mean, how does this impact, hanging over the heads of the devs community, your capacity to act on the bill?
Well, I mean, we have one arm behind our back here in the United States. Outside the United States, I said earlier, the vast majority of our customers are non-U.S., the vast majority of the activity is non-U.S. In some ways, I got misquoted on this publicly once, so hopefully now that it's streamed, I can't get misquoted. But right now, Ripple and the whole XRP ecosystem is living in a world as if we already have lost. Think about it. XRP, for all intents and purposes, doesn't trade in the United States. Uphold is the only exchange that allows trading of XRP. It was halted or delisted to lots of other exchanges. We basically, Ripple, the company, selling contracts in the United States is an uphill battle because of the SEC. So I'm already living in a world that we lost the case. And yet we're still thriving as a company. We had a record year last year. We had a record Q1. Volume using our primary product of ODL grew 800% quarter-over-quarter. Q1 to Q1. That's the worst case. I think the facts and the law, I think, are very much on our side. And I think coming out of this, it's going to be good for the entire crypto ecosystem because there will be clarity and certainty. XRP is not a security, nor is a whole bunch of other stuff. Gary Gensler was in front of Congress last week saying he thinks everything but Bitcoin is a security. And, you know, and people didn't realize when the SEC sued Ripple that this really was an attack on all of crypto, and I think people have come to realize how important it is this case goes well for everyone for crypto. And you know, so, unfortunately,
I just want to follow up on that. Thank you so much, Brad. I've been honored for the past 4 years to work on U.S. congressional committees for blockchain, fintech, and digital innovation in the state of Wyoming with Caitlin Long and all of the team that has been working there. And we wrote the first law that said digital assets are intangible personal property. And there has been some follow-up with the IRS on that. The SEC took some concerns with that, but the FTC and the DFTC haven't fully come out differently. Now, while we are waiting for the results of the White House executive order, where do you think personally that some of this federal legislation might go?
So there's something called the Digital Commodity Exchange Act, which was reintroduced in the House Ag Committee about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Everyone here, look up who's on the Ag Committee and send money to people and tell them to support the DCEA. The DCEA really is about, these are commodities. The CFTC should be the regulative consequence of the United States. I think it is a very appropriate piece of legislation for the entire crypto community. It has bipartisan support. It's D's and R's are supporting this. We need to get Congress behind it and really push it forward. Okay.
All right, so there you have it. He wants the DCEA to go forward. Check this out. This guy just met with the project manager for Imwell Medical and Technology City. She confirmed that the Acoin official trial was a success, and they plan to expand to the entire country of Kenya. For those of you that don't remember, Acoin, One Africa, One Coin, this was a cryptocurrency powered by marketplace of tools. Anyway, Akon is the guy that's put this together, and I just wanted to remind everybody that this is Acoin is a stellar-based cryptocurrency designed to fuel the rising entrepreneurs of Africa and beyond. Then we got an awesome tweet from Roger Ver. Michael Saylor says Bitcoin is harder, smarter, faster, and stronger money. Roger Ver says incorrect. Harder, plenty of fixed supply coins. Smarter, other chains do way more. Faster, other chains are way faster. Stronger, maybe for the moment, money it could have, but 1 MB blocks forever destroyed that chance. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, tell your friends and family that Roger Ver is over the target here. Thanks for listening.